Hello, everybody. Welcome out to the second episode of Chimtot Sucks at the Binding of Isaac. And give me just a minute to set up a couple of the things we've got going on here. I'm going to pop out the chat, and here we go. All right. So for those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, which is probably everyone, I am actually going to live stream this particular playthrough onto Twitch TV. See down below for the link to my Twitch channel. So I'm going to live stream this to Twitch TV while I record this episode. So if it happens to be that somebody stops by in the chat room to talk to me, then we will talk to whoever stops by. If not, then we're just going to record this like normal. So here we go. We are going to jump into the Binding of Isaac. I am going to play Isaac, even though I've unlocked a couple of other characters. We'll go ahead and play Isaac until we at least beat Mom's heart. If not, possibly even a little bit after that. So, the first thing we get is the $3 bill, which gives us random tier effects. This is one that I just haven't decided how much I like yet. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it'll really get you in trouble. If I happen to pick up something like Ipecac, then now this room's cool because I get 3 tiers. But if I happen to pick up something like Ipecac and on the particular room where it decides to do my reflection, that could be trouble. So what I've got going on here in this room, however, is nice. It's homing tiers. So we'll just keep cruising on. We'll see what we get. So like I say, the $3 bill, it's not bad. I just haven't totally decided how I feel about it yet because sometimes it gets you in trouble. Have gotten to the boss room here, so we'll see if, well, this guy's just going to be a jerk here. Alright, let's see what's down here. I don't feel like doing the self-sacrifice right now. If I had an odd number of hearts, I might just do it. Actually, there's a half a heart laying there. I might just pick that up. Have I been in this room already? I don't know. I don't think I had been in this room already, but we'll blow up the poop. We'll see if we can maybe pull a key out of one. That'd be awesome. I don't know if they can actually drop keys, but alright, so I think we are going to step into that self-sacrifice room. We're early in the run. If I die, it's not a big deal. We'll start right over. Alright, so I'm going to step into the self-sacrifice room. I'll hop on these spikes. Nothing. Hop on the spikes again. Nothing. I'm going to run out here. I'm going to pick up this little half heart in the room back over here. And I'm going to go down in there and I'm going to jump on that self-sacrifice spike one more time, taking me down to a half heart, which opens me up a golden chest that I cannot unlock. So, not a good start. Luckily, we've got Pin, who is a fairly easy boss. We ought to have some luck here. I should be able to beat Pin just by running around back and forth and shooting and taking him out. Pin has a remarkably low amount of health. He does throw those bombs occasionally, which could get me into trouble. I don't think the bullets will be what gets me, but the bombs that he throws when he sticks his head up in the air definitely could, because it's real easy to lose track of where you're at and what you're doing. And whoa, he jumped right at me there, didn't he? So, other than that, this should be a pretty, I'm hoping a pretty easy boss fight. I almost got killed there by that last jump. We're down to about half health. Yeah, I'm going to tell you how easy the fight is, and then I'm going to die. That's exactly what happened. So, here we go. We'll just start right over. It was that spike room that really did us in. I got a little greedy. The greed of Chimtot overrode the good judgment of Chimtot in that particular case. So, yeah, I've got nobody to blame on that one but myself. So here we go. Starting over. Cellar number 1. First room was pretty easy. We'll blow up some dynamite in the second room. And all in all, not a bad room either. If we get another spike room, I'm just going to probably guess that I am not going to be enticed by it. Although I just really like it. You just never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get items out of those rooms. I don't know. It's another one of those cases where will my good judgment win or will my greediness win? So, as of right now, as of that last room, greed seems to be winning today. So, we'll see how we do here on this spider room. Okay, we picked up a coin. That's something. Here we go. Get that spider a little closer. Okay, good. A second bomb. This is a pretty decent start to a room. Okay, we're gonna be able to take out. We got the pink champion mob here. We'll see if we can just whittle him, her, it down. Good. Now we've got just 2 bodies running around. The nice thing is these TNTs should take out the other 2 without any real trouble. So as long as I don't stand too close and get myself blown up, we should be done with this room. It should be good. Oh well, this guy got out, so I thought it was close enough to take him out. I was wrong. Okay, what kind of card do we get? 2 hearts. That will double our health, which is very nice. Oh, piercing shots. This is one of my favorite upgrades. It actually allows your bullets when they hit an enemy to keep on piercing all the way through. Really great for armored enemies like the knights or like the masks of infamy, things that you can't normally shoot from the front. This actually lets you do that. Your tears just go right on through. So that's definitely a good deal. All right, we're gonna see what's in this treasure chest. I'm hoping keys. No, bomb and a penny. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm not gonna search for the secret room here. Actually, I could. I've got an abundance of bombs, and I will think it's right here. And it is. So we'll step in here and we'll get 3 pennies. That is probably not a great value for a bomb, but hey, we'll take it. So here we go. Stepping in, our first boss is going to be the Widow, who is really not that hard. Oh, this is a champion Widow. I believe the pink one is faster than normal. And the nice thing is, it seems to be shooting flies instead of spiders. Flies are much more predictable than spiders. But yeah, this Widow is not slow at all. I got myself caught in one little bind. Oh, that guy's gonna shoot at me now. I'm hoping I can taunt the Widow into jumping on her own little spike here. Alright, we took the Widow out. Now we just gotta take out these nubs, and we will be set to see what our boss is, or what our item is. Back to full health. Let's not stand too close to that thing. Alright, we'll take this guy out, and we get a health up. I will take a health up. A health up is good. So we're back to full health and downwards into the cellar part 2, I would imagine. The basement part 2, even better. Okay, we do have an arcade in that room, which is nice. Okay. So these guys, these little disembodied heads of whatever, you know, I don't know the canonical name for a lot of things in the Binding of Isaac. Everything has a name, which you see at the end of the run, but I don't pay that much attention. Okay, so what we've got here are some flies, some I don't know, grandfather flies. I got that name from Northern Lion Stream. That's what he calls these guys. I don't have anything better to call them, so I guess for me they're going to be grandfather flies as well. Bullet flies, I don't know. When I think bullet flies, I think the ones that when you explode, they explode into a shower of bullets. So we got a Tenor Rock here, so I'm going to blow it up in hopes of getting something good out of it. Got a couple of Spirit Hearts. That's good. I'll take those. I got my bomb back and a couple of pennies. So all in all, not bad. All right, we've got Mom's Pad. I believe that Mom's Pad freezes enemies and possibly also makes them run away from you. So it's not the best spacebar item, but it's a good spacebar item. It'll definitely get its use on this first boss that we fight with it, and if we end up taking it all the way to the end, then so be it. We end up taking it all the way to the end. So we should be able to outrange these heads, which will be nice. This should be a fairly easy room. Then we can take out this guy from here, just pop the poop, and we should be able to get him before he can get to us, or he'll turn into a bloody little disembodied jumper, and we'll just take him out that way. So all in all, pretty easy room. Onward we go. Okay, so up above us we have got what I believe is called a curse room or a challenge room. I don't know, but the door's going to open and we're going to go in there and see if it's worth picking anything up. Okay, I'm not going to waste a key on that. Odds are I wouldn't get anything worthwhile back out of it, and then you got to fight 3 waves of enemies, and yeah, I'm just not going to go there. So here we go, onward. We're going to fight these little flies, no big deal. You have to see the piercing shots there for just a minute, and we'll come up here. This is what I think of when I think of a bullet fly. When you shoot them, they blow up. Alright, pick up that penny, take out this poop. We can take a step in here to the arcade, and we should be able to make... Okay, so we don't get a... We're going to play the We're going to play the blood bank a few times, which will make the shop a good option for us. I'm going to play it all the way down to a half a heart. I've got the 2 soul hearts to keep me alive. Okay, so we'll pick up all this money, which is good. We're up over, let's see, I'm going to play this. This has a chance of dropping trinkets, and it has a chance of dropping soul hearts. We got the ace of spades. I think that just makes it more likely that cards will drop at the end of every room. I'm not 100% sure on that. Trinkets still, to be honest, they baffle me. I don't really know what they all do. I find them interesting. I want them all. But there's really not a lot of them that I know what they're supposed to do. So we're going to come in here. Okay, so our option is the ladder, which it's, yeah, you know, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It lets you walk over the little gaps in the floor. It'll pay itself off pretty quick, especially since we've gotten it this early into the run. We'll pick up a couple of hearts and we'll go fight our boss. Now that I've picked up an extra key, you know what? I might just go ahead and do this. Okay, so that paid out fairly well, and we're early enough in the game still that the enemies that we fight because of it shouldn't really be that difficult. I could use the 2 of hearts card that I have in my slot right now to basically full heal myself, but I don't think I'm going to. I should be able to outrange these guys. We got a dime out of there too. That makes the shop a possibility in the next level. So here we've got these, I don't know, these meat guys. I don't really like these. The only way to really shoot them is to put yourself in harm's way, and I'm bad enough at doing that anyway. So, yeah, not my favorite enemy, but hey, we'll take them out. We'll pick up all these goods as we're at it, and one more key at the end for just for the fun of it. Okay, we've got a death card. The death card is nice. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. The death card basically it does damage to everything in the room, so that could be good. All right, we're fighting Larry Jr., so we're gonna go ahead and use that death card. It's probably not the wisest spot to use it, but hey, it let us take him out in one shot. We pick up the stem cells, which is damage up, and that's gonna let us come in here to the deal with the devil room. So, always with the deal with the devil rooms, I'm not 100% sure what everything is. I'm getting pretty good at identifying some of the items like brimstone. I think this one is, Spirit of the Night, which is the same one I picked up in our last run-through. Yeah, same one we picked up in our last run-through. So, that lets me fly, and it makes my tears spectral. So now my tears are both spectral and piercing. So, basically, it can shoot through anything. So, this is, it's looking good. Here we go. We're going to go see what we can do. We'll take these guys out. So anything, I think I've mentioned this before, anything in the game that shoots, that is green, that was clumsy of me. Anything that's in the game that's green, pretty much you can bet that it's going to shoot bombs. Okay, we've got keys. We're going to go into this shop, and we've got, I believe that's the Book of Revelations. Yes, so the Book of Revelations, definitely a better spacebar item than the pad. I'm going to go ahead and use it, and you'll see it'll add a spirit heart for me. And I think it recharges every, I don't know, I want to say every 4 or 5 rooms. So every 4 or 5 rooms I'll get an extra spirit heart, which is great. It should let me build my health over the course of the run. Or it could just make me clumsy and I'll get myself killed, which is, a possibility as well. Okay, so these guys get close to you, but the nice thing is, since I can fly, that I can kind of cheat them. Alright, we're going to come into the item room where we've got Sister Maggie. Yeah, Sister Maggie. So, familiar that runs around with us and shoots. I think Sister Maggie's one of the higher damage familiars you can get, so that's good. You know what? Let's go ahead and open this. That was kind of a waste. I basically just got my key back is all. That was really worth. So, that's okay. Me and Sister Maggie, we ought to make some short work of these silkworms, and then I believe we'll get jumpers, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe disembodied heads. No, we'll get crazy meat wad things that I don't know what are really called. I don't know what anything's really called, so I basically just run around and shoot things. So again, with my piercing tears, this is pretty easy. And then I think we'll get some turrets. Nope, now we'll get the floating disembodied heads that I thought maybe we would get last time. These are probably some of my least favorite enemies. So the nice thing about piercing shots is you don't do that huge knockback. You see when Maggie shoots them, let's see if I can get Sister Maggie. Well, I didn't get her to shoot them. She has this pretty ridiculous knockback when she shoots something. That doesn't happen to me. It makes guessing where your enemies are going to go a little easier. Alright, so we've got 2 champion, I don't know, 2 champion grandfather flies in this room. that should be pretty easy. These guys, so the trick to them is if you stand still, they don't directly shoot at you. They catch you moving, and that's how you get killed all the time. Alright, so we picked up some more money. I'm going to go ahead and keep exploring this floor. I don't have a lot of health. I could use a little more health. Hopefully we find a tinted rock, something we can blow up, or just something that randomly gives us some extra health. That'd be good. There's our piercing shots coming into play. Just being nice and easy. Alright. Oh, that was just clumsy. Some stupid damage. We'll blow this guy up. And looks like we're one room away from getting another spirit heart. That's not the room that we're going to get the spirit heart out of. There might be a special. Yeah, I hate. So at this point in the game, there's so many options where the secret room might be. I hate just kind of throwing bombs up and guessing. These are probably my least favorite enemies, or one set of my least favorite enemies in the game. They're kind of like those grandfather flies in that they will not shoot directly at you. So as long as you don't move, you should be pretty good. But they will charge you, and when they do damage to you, you lose coins. And they have a ton of health. They take forever to kill. So, alright. Was it worth coming all the way up here? Probably not. But we did get one more charge from our Book of Revelations. So I guess that was good. We will come down here and fight the boss. Now, when you have the Book of Revelations, I believe it gives you a 100% chance to fight a horseman. So I should get one of the horsemen here in this room. And then my item will be a cube of meat. And yes, we're going to fight Pestilence. And at the end of this fight, we should have a cube of meat. He is... Whoa, I'm going to shoot some silkworms at me. Again, our piercing shots are kind of making some short work of these little guys. Normally they would be annoying, but you know what? To be honest, they're still annoying. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so there goes his head, and there we go, being lazy and getting shot by, whoa, not one but two bombs. So now we're actually in a worse situation than we were before we went all the way up to the north and got our Book of Revelations charged. So, yeah, all in all, I gotta say that was pretty cruddy thing for me to take damage on. He hit by two stinking bombs. That's just cruddy. That's okay. We'll get our little cube of meat here. We'll pick up our heart to get back to our full 3 health, and we'll go on. All right. So that brings us into the caves, part 2. Interesting. I'm going to come in here and see what they've got. This is, oh gosh, I can never tell the difference in these. I think this is Poison Touch. Yes, Poison Touch. So anything that runs into me will take damage. Or anything that I run into will take damage, which is pretty much only a good trade if you have the Book of Shadows, something that gives you invincibility. Alright. So I'm just gonna try not to take any damage, but if I do, whatever damages me will get poisoned. So poison fly, that was pretty worthless. Just some stupid damage. Okay, here we go. Take out those flies. Now we'll get some turrets to pop up, and we should be able to whittle them down pretty easily. They don't like to pop up out of their shell if you're shooting at them. Okay, so we'll take him out. That was just dumb damage. Yeah, we're being pretty lazy here. We're not doing as near as well as we would like to, I don't think. Okay, come on out of your hole, little guy. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. And we got a penny for our trouble. Not the best thing that could have happened. I'm not going to go in the sacrifice room just yet. If I can get myself back to full health, I'd say odds are pretty good that I'll at least check it out. Okay, we'll take these guys out. So again, this is where these guys, they'll try to hide from you, but because I have those piercing spectral shots, I can just shoot through the rock. And the nice thing is, if they drop something over there, which these won't, I could actually fly over there and get it. So, alright, here are what we call the, I call them the bullet flies, or yeah, bullet flies, I think is how I usually refer to them, or exploding flies, I think. They're not bomb flies, but they do explode. I don't like them much. Alright, let's see. More little turret guys, not my favorite. So, they can't see me over here. So the bad thing is, they won't actually pop up to shoot me. But I can do this. I can kind of goad them into shooting, and then I can hide up here where they can't get me. So I'll do the same thing to this guy. Get him to shoot at me. I'll hide down here and take him out. Sister Maggie isn't much help when I do it like this. But there's no risk that I will accidentally get myself killed. And we all know, or at least, you know, those of you who have watched any of my shows before, which again, I don't know why you necessarily would. I'm, you know, brand new to this, but hopefully I'm doing a decent job. Oh, come on, you crazy thing. Get out of your hole. Come on, come on, come on, get out of your hole. Whoa. Okay, we almost got a little lazy there. We got too busy taunting him and not actually shooting him. Alright, we got a treasure chest out here, which does have a hangman card, which would give us the ability to fly, which is not all that useful to us right now. And we've got a pill out here. I'm going to stand right here and use the pill. It's a health up pill. That was a good pill. I'm glad we took that one. Let's see what's in the secret room. That is Lemon Mishap. Very terrible spacebar item that just leaves, whoops, we used our hangman card, which just leaves a pile of juice. We're going to call it juice. It's probably urine. On the floor. And it does damage to enemies. It's one of the worst spacebar items you can get. One of the worst items in general you can get in the Binding of Isaac, in my opinion. Now for the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which is coming out, I guess, hopefully sometime this coming year, Edmund McMillan, the creator of this game, he has said that he is going to be taking some strides to make sure that that item is a little better. You know, this is one of those games where it's not meant to be balanced. You're meant to get some good items, some bad items, and just kind of build a run out of it. So he never said it's going to be powerful. He never said it's going to be balanced. He said it's going to be better than it is now. And so better than absolutely crap, hey, you know, that's a good step. I might actually pick it up. I do pick it up right now, but that's only to keep it from showing up later, because I'm the kind of guy that would have the luck that if I didn't pick it up and take it out of the rotation, it'd probably just drop again. Alright, so we've got a couple of these little meat guys. That was some Deion Sanders dodging right there. Deion Sanders. I meant Barry Sanders, and I said the wrong guy. That's okay. Sports, I like sports, but I never claimed that I was all-knowing about them. So yeah, Deion Barry Sanders. Maybe I'll just start calling that Deion Sanders from now on instead of saying Dodge like Barry, which doesn't really make sense, and I'm just yammering and making all this up as I go anyway. Okay, so we've made our way up to the shop and to, oh, look at this. These guys, I can just totally cheese them. I always forget that I can do things like this when I can fly. It makes me feel a little ashamed of how taking advantage of the game, but you know what? Keeps me alive, and I am 100% a fan of that. Okay, so we've got Notch's pickaxe in here, which lets me blow up rocks without using a bomb. Not super interested. I am going to pick up the card because it's a death card, and that's good. I'm going to pick up the bomb, and we'll just move on. Okay, I could go ahead and fight the boss now, but I think I'm going to go ahead down and see what's in this these rooms that I haven't explored yet. That may give me the opportunity to recharge my Book of Revelation, and that would be nice because it would give me one more health, which I could always use one more of. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because we have this room full of coins and TNT, which apparently I can't blow up. I don't know why I want to anyway. I can just fly over to the middle and pick up the coin anyway. So we're not going to get another charge out of our Book of Revelation, but we should get a second level Meat Boy when we get back up to the boss here. So we're just going to, should we go in the self-sacrifice room? You know what, for Spirit Hearts, let's do it. I get 2 pills, and the pills that I get are flies. You know what, that's good. I'll take flies. Alright, so now I've got a full complement of flies going around my head. I've got a death card, Sister Maggie, piercing spectral shots as I go to fight the boss, which, if I'm not mistaken, should be another horseman, because I am carrying the Book of Revelation. And I'll step in here, and we are going to get Pete, which actually makes sense now that I sit and think about it, because I already fought the horseman in the earlier level here. So the nice thing about fighting Pete in this situation is I don't have to worry about his creep, and yeah, all I have to worry about is shots. I don't have to worry about his creep, and I don't have to worry about him jumping on me because I can hide here, but then I unfortunately get lazy and get run into by his stupid eye because I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. And I just get hemmed right in, and now his other eye's out, and we'll play the Barry Sanders game again, or Deion Sanders, depending on the day, I guess, when I'm the one talking. I gotta quit being so lazy about this. Okay, so Pete can't get me. I should take him out right here. Alright, we got Peep. Oh, he was squatting down to lay down his creep, and I thought he was done. Okay, so we got Meat, which I believe is a Tears Up HP up, so it's a little extra damage, a little extra HP. We'll come in here and see what we get for a deal with the devil. So this is interesting. We've got 2 Guppy items. I could take them both. I don't really like 9 lives. Basically, you die, you come back to life with a couple of soul hearts, if I'm not mistaken. You know, not great. I think Guppy's Paw for 1 is a good trade, though. I trade 1 heart, and then I can turn my red hearts into spirit hearts. So I'll do this probably a couple of times. So I'll keep 2 red hearts, and I'll pick my Book of Revelations back up. So I have picked up a Guppy item now, and we'll go down here. Guppy is the cat, I guess. You can turn into Guppy. I think there's a pretty good chance this is going to be greed, but let's go see. Yeah, okay, not only is it going to be greed, it's going to be super greed, which the nice thing about fighting super greed is I don't have to worry all that much about dodging. He says as he runs directly into super greed. And he does it again. Okay, so we got death. You know what? I don't like this, so I'm just going to use my death card, and we're going to take out super greed the easy way. Okay, we'll get all this back. Now we get to use our Book of Revelations. We're getting a good amount of. Okay, the stars card. It transports us somewhere. I don't know where. Let's see. Takes us directly to the item room where we pick up the hourglass, just so we can pick the Book of Revelations back up. Alright, so here again, this is, I think I mentioned before, that my piercing tears would be very useful against knights, because you don't have to shoot them in the head, in the back of the head. You can shoot them right in the front of the head, and your bullets will just travel right on through, which is amazing. Okay, so now we're going to blow up this Tentagroth, get a couple more soul hearts. We're looking really good on the soul heart front now. We'll step in here and see what they've got. They've got a lock chest. I'm not going to open that. Alright, and we'll just keep, we'll keep investigating here. Alright, these guys can be a little dangerous because they spit their heads out at you, and I don't have any way to knock their heads back right now. Because, well, I guess Sister Maggie could knock the heads back, but you can't really bank on that happening. Alright, looks like we found the right end of our, why did I go back in that room? We found the right end of our room here, so now we just got, or of our floor, so now we'll just take this guy out, see if we can't take out the champion knight, make him turn around. He dropped a penny. Okay, we'll work our way back over here towards the boss. We do have a bomb fly in this room, which is not my favorite enemy, because I don't pay attention to what I'm doing, and he accidentally blows me up a pretty high percentage of the time, I'm going to go ahead and say. I don't know where that fly came from. I wasn't really paying attention. Was there something in here that drops flies? I don't know. Alright, let's take this little nub out. And this is probably the point where I realize that, yeah, okay. I had to tab over because I thought maybe I had not been recording this video the whole time, which would be kind of a typical thing for me to do, to be absolutely honest. I've just been sitting in a room talking to myself, which is basically what I do when I stream anyway, but it'd make me feel even more ridiculous if I actually hadn't even been recording it. But that turns out that's not the case. I had been recording. So here we go. These enemies I just detest. In theory they shouldn't be that hard, but I just am terrible at taking them out. I don't know why. I just am. All right. Oh, and so of course I get another room full of them. That just sounds awesome. This is one of the situations where I halfway considered just running into him to use my poison touch to get the room over with. I'm not gonna do it, but Alright, we should be just a couple rooms away from the boss here. We are in the depths. I hadn't realized we've actually made some pretty good progress in this run. And we're only one floor away from Mom's foot. So that's, whoa. Yeah, we're making some progress. I'm not running out of things to talk about. Although y'all are probably tired of my inanity. Here we go, these guys that I just love so much again. Shoot their heads at me. Alright, good. I really wanted you to disembody your heads so that you could both chase me. I didn't want you just hiding on that little island where you were of no concern to me at all. Oh, that's wonderful. So, The nice thing is I will get a spirit heart for finishing up this room. I've got the hermit card and I've got the moon card. The moon card takes me directly to the secret room if I'm not mistaken. And the hermit card takes me back to... I think the hermit card might take me to the shop, so I might actually use both of these in this room. Or on this floor. That might be kind of nice. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, it's the Fool card. Oh, man, we're just getting all kinds of cards. Okay, the Empress will take me... The Empress will give me the Curse. Okay, yeah, here we go. We're going to go to the secret room where we've got a slot machine. I might as well play it, I don't know, 8 times. Have I been to the shop here? Yeah, I went to the shop and I fought Greed, didn't I? So, there will only be one more shop in the game, so there's not a good chance that I'll be able to buy anything else. We'll go ahead and gamble a little bit, see if we can't get a couple of bombs, couple of keys, maybe even Fly Love, Scatoli. Does this guy drop that? I don't know. Alright, we exploded it. We picked up the Devil card. The Devil card is good. We're just full of cards here today, which, I'm not going to complain about. It's funny, I thought that's what that Ace of Spades that I have would do. I thought it would make me drop cards all over the place, and then I hadn't seen any, really. Okay, the Hermit, probably the shop. Yeah, so that was kind of a waste. That's okay. At least I remember now. Like I say, it's been a while since I've played this consistently, and even if I sit and read the wiki... Actually, I have read the code to this game, and it doesn't make me remember what the rooms do, or what the items do. I remember some basic concepts, but when it comes down to what does it actually do in practice, half the time I don't have any idea. Even though I've read it. And then I go back and I reread the code, or I'll go to the wiki and I'll go, oh yeah, that makes good sense, and then I forget again. So, yeah. Just, I don't know, there's no spot in my head for this kind of thing. Alright, my favorite enemies that I just don't really want to fight. I think it's something about when they jump and they shoot the bullets, and I just don't pay attention. And they're very predictable. It's not like they cheat. It's not like they fire homing bullets or anything like that. I just have some sort of a mental block against them, and I have trouble killing them. Apparently they're not bound to the laws of physics. Alright, so we've got a full screen of hearts now. Only 2 red ones. But that's okay. So I guess we've only got one direction left to go. I'm going to keep this Devil card for the boss. It'll give me... Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the Empress card for this boss. I think that's a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. It's the idea I'm choosing to go with. And then we'll take the Devil card with us to the Depths Part 2 and hopefully use it to fight Mom. I know what the Empress card does. The Empress card drops Mom's foot, which cannot be used against Mom's foot. So it's a good thing that I've actually chosen to use this here. Alright, we did drop another card, which is the 2 of Diamonds, which will double our cash. It'll give us 70 cents, which is kind of cool. That unlocks Cain. We got enough money in this run to unlock Cain. Cain's actually one of my favorite characters. I may start playing as him. He starts the game with the Lucky Foot, which just unlocked, which is a very cool item. It makes it so that you can only have pills that are neutral or beneficial to you. You cannot have bad pills. What else does it do? It makes it so that you have better luck at slot machines and fortune teller machines. And that may be it. Okay, here we go. Off to fight. Of course, it's going to be war because we have the Book of Revelations. So we're going to use the Curse card, which will make us giant and mean. We gotta watch out for these bombs. And now he'll come back in. He's just not one of my favorites. I mean, the Horsemen in general aren't my favorite bosses to fight, but he is probably one of my least favorite ones. Because he just won't stay on the screen and let me shoot him. Yeah, I'd like it when you do that. At least when you get him down off of his horse, then he becomes a lot more predictable. Because then he just runs around and shoots at you, if I'm not mistaken. Woo-wee! Alright, we're almost there. We're almost at halfway. Okay. Yeah, now he basically becomes Lust, is what he becomes. So as long as you have a little bit of speed, then you can usually keep yourself away from him. We'll be getting ourselves a level 2 cube of meat here in a minute. Or 2, or 3, when he goes down. Any minute now. And there we go. So now you'll see our cube of meat is just like Sister Maggie, but also serves as an orbital. Runs around us, protects us from bullets, and also shoots at our enemies. So we've got some pretty good offensive power going on right now. I'm kind of liking the way this run is looking as we head into the depths part 2. Any minute now. Okay, the depths part 2. Alright, so we are lucky enough we immediately have our item room, which is 10 bombs. Not the best item, but I'll take it. Bombs are actually nice to use against Mom's Heart, which is a boss that we'll be fighting here shortly. Yeah, these are... these enemies basically do exactly the same as the gluttony type enemy does, but for some reason I have more trouble with these guys, and I don't know if it's just because they shoot the little chub bullet thing at me or what, but it's just, I just don't like fighting them, for whatever reason. Alright, so we got a penny. We do have 3 keys, which isn't a ton, but it's enough. We'll get one back anyway. Alright, so here we go. We got some hanging greed guys. I don't know how that happened, but I'm not going to question it. We'll take this guy out. Alright, so we picked up a key from that room. We're in pretty good shape. We should be able to unlock pretty much everything we need for the rest of the run. Wow, these guys kind of make me nervous because they're unpredictable. But I can at least float up here and cheese the fight. So, there we go. Let's take out... Whoa, that got close. We'll take out the rest of these little guys. Not going to go in that curse room. Who am I kidding? I'm absolutely going to go in that curse room. And we'll pick up a couple of troll bombs. I have no interest in sticking around to see those things. And now we'll go see what's on the left. We've got a fortune teller machine, which, hey, what the heck. We'll use it a couple of times. Actually, you know what? I got plenty of bombs. I'm not even going to bother. Okay. Get him to go, and then we'll just sneak right through here. Alright. So we've gotten to the shop. The shop was greed on the last floor, so it shouldn't be greed again. We got the map, which is actually nice because once we kill Mom's foot here, which I'm assuming we should be able to do, we'll go into the womb, and in the womb there are no item rooms, there are no shops, so I just want to really get right to the boss. So that's actually a pretty good trade there. We'll just cruise right on through here. We've got just enough speed to slip through those blue spike things that could cause trouble. So here we go. Now we know where the secret room is because we picked up the map. So we will step in there. It shouldn't be greed because, again, we fought, and I hit my devil card instead of my bombs because that's apparently smart. I really would have liked to save that for the boss, but oh well. Okay, so we pick up coins. Not a great win. I was hoping for something like raw liver or health upgrade, even a 1-up. Something would have been great. Okay. Having a little thought that I can fly here, and I forget that I can fly. Alright. We should be able to just set off that TNT and clear this room. We'll pick up a stars card, which I just had, what, 2 floors ago, and I already forget what it does. Excuse me. That's okay. Excuse me. Okay, got that room cleared out. The room below us you can only go into if you're down to half a heart, so I can't go in there. And we'll keep working our way around, and we ought to be close to the boss here. Oh good, we've got an arcade, so I can step in there. Maybe I can get a blood bank. Maybe I can get the blood bank to pay out with a blood bag, is what I'm trying to say. I've got enough coins that I ought to just be able to play and play and play. Or the first time I play it, I get the blood bag to pay out, which is an HP up. I'll take it. I'm not going to waste any more time in there. Okay. So I should... The nice thing would be if I could goad this guy into getting killed by the spikes, which would be great. Or I could just get the spikes to run into me myself. Okay. Get him, get him, get him. And now he'll run into the spikes and kill himself. Okay, we've got the chariot card, which I will keep because it gives us some temporary invincibility and the ability to take out things like this that I don't really like to fight. Wow, apparently I don't have a lot of damage packed into that chariot guard. I was hoping I could take out one or two of these things without doing any damage to myself, but apparently not. Apparently that is just not on the table for me. So we'll take out this last heart, and we will come back in here. We'll pick up our stars card, and we'll take it to the fight with Mom. So we're in a pretty good spot. We should be able to cruise through this fight fairly easily, as long as I don't do anything silly. We can fly, so we don't have to worry about getting stuck up on rocks. We've got good piercing tears and good damage. So I don't think we've gotten a damage upgrade, but we should be able to hold ourselves. Yeah, we should be able to hold ourselves. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying not to get stomped on. I wonder if I dropped that bomb or if it came down when that guy got killed. Yeah, we should be able to defend ourselves relatively well here, and this should be a mom kill. Especially if we get close and poison the hand. Alright, we're whittling away. We're about halfway. We poisoned her again. Okay, we're getting closer, and wow, I don't think I actually took damage there. I thought I would. Okay, closer. Here we go. What are we at? 30, 20%, 10% maybe? Okay, we've got this in the bag now. Alright, we got coat hangers, which I believe is tears up. Yeah. Alright, so I'd like to have a little more health going into the womb. I'm definitely out of practice on the mom fight, but going into the womb, we should, since we have the map, we should be able to guess relatively easily right where the boss is. I'm not going to open that. And I'm thinking she's probably going to be down in this case, so we'll take out these little guys. We'll just carry on. I am probably going to check out the secret room. You never know when you'll get an item. Hey, that I will probably lose. But I'll drop a bomb over here. We'll come in and see what we get. We'll get some money. Okay. Did we decide where the stars card takes us? I think we did. I think we decided it takes us to the shop. No. The secret room? I don't know. The item room, and there is no item room on this floor, so it just took us maybe to a random room or to a room we were just at shortly ago. So anyway, that was clumsy of me. We're not doing as great as we could be. I'll unlock that, we get a troll bomb out of it, and we will pick up the very same key that we traded to open the chest. Okay. You know what's going to be the killer is we're going to get all the way down here, and this is not even going to be the right way for the boss. And so then I will have done all this for nothing, and then I'll probably die, and won't even get a mom's heart kill, and that'll make me sad. That's okay. We're cruising along pretty well. Next time we get hurt, we're gonna lose that elemental. No, it's not elemental. What game do I think I'm playing? That eternal heart. So that'll probably happen here just any minute. Or you know, maybe I'll just get lucky and not lose it. Yeah, look at that. Well, we gotta kill one more guy, and then we should have our boss fight. And our boss, if we're lucky, will be Skull-X. Except for that I have the Book of Revelation, so it's not going to be Skull-X. Instead, it's going to be one of the horsemen. And I don't remember this one's name, but I do know it drops a spacebar item that I refer to as the pony, which I probably will not be taking with me. Oh, I thought they had me there. And he does crack the sky. Crack the sky is an item you can get. Maybe his item does crack the sky. I don't know what his item does. But all I know is I just lost my eternal heart. We ought to be able to take him out, and he does not drop the cube of meat, which I actually would have liked. That would have been one more cube of meat would have been a good addition for me right now. Alright, we'll whittle away at this guy. Oh, he's just gonna do this again. Actually, as long as he keeps doing this, I'm kinda happy because I can dodge that relatively easily, and I even add some damage on. Crack the sky is not a good thing for him to do to me, because I'm not very good at dodging it. Good. Alright, so with just a heart and a half, that basically means 2 hits kills us, because everything does full heart worth of damage in the womb. Here he comes. Here he comes. Okay, let's see if we can take him out real quick here. Okay, we did get him. Book of Revelations recharged. I will pick this up, just to pick this back up. And we will use our Book of Revelations. We will pick up his hearts, and we will carry on. So here we go. The last floor that we're going to have to do. Okay, what should we do? What should we do? We'll go check out the secret room. We'll come up here and check out the secret room from the side. So we've got a gish and a couple of meat thingies. This should be a fairly easy room, except for that I'm clumsy and might get hit because I'm clumsy. And I almost walked right into that thing after I said that. Okay, so we get nothing. We plant a bomb over here, and we got money in the secret room. Money at this point doesn't do us any good, but I pick it up because, hey, why not pick it up? Alright, up here we've got an eyeball and some spiders. Could be worse, could be better. Alright. What do we have over here? Ah! These, I don't know what they're called, but they charge at you and they kind of suck, and that one has a bomb and a fly on it. So, basically we're just going to try to keep ourselves from doing something dumb here. Alright, here we go. One more room. Oh, we got Diglets and Masks of Infamy hearts, and this is probably not what I like to fight. The Diglets I actually hate. I don't know why. They shouldn't be that difficult, but... And I ran right into the mask, which was silly, because there's no reason I should have. Alright, we could really use some more hearts here. More Diglets. More Diglets. I ought to probably learn the real canonical name for a lot of these bad guys. I just don't know what they are. Whoa! This is the first time I've done the womb in a really long time. I'd forgotten how brutal it can be. And the awesome part is this is not the direction to Mom, so that didn't do me any good. I will have a chance to play the fortune teller a few times, so I will take advantage of that to hopefully get my one little heart back. So here we go. Let's see what we can get out of here. Really, all I want is a heart. Okay, with that, I'm going to go on. Hey, we have a library. I actually didn't know that you could get a library in the womb. So I'm going to go in there and see what I can pick up. I'm trying to think what would actually be useful that I could get out of there, and the answer is not really much of anything. Did recharge my Book of Revelation here, so I've got an Anarchist Cookbook and I've got Telepathy for Dummies. Neither of those really interest me. I don't think Mom can be up, so I'm just going to go this way. I will unlock this. There's some hearts in there that don't do any good. And we'll just keep working our way around to see if we can't. Honestly, I think if we can get to Mom's heart, I think we can win. But the hard part is, if we can get there with a decent amount of health, I think with 1 heart or 2 hearts, I think we've got a shot. But that's kind of a tall order. This is not my trip through the womb here hasn't been the easiest trip through the womb. That's a really strange sentence to say. Take out these spiders. Oh, yeah, I think now that we've got the spiders taken out, these guys, they're kind of annoying, but they shouldn't do any damage to me. I kind of think we have a chance here. Maybe it's the crazy optimist in me, but I think we can do this. I really think we can do this. Something good out of here. Okay, a speed up. That's not great. Here we go. This is Mom's heart. Let's see what we can do. First thing we got to do is take out these eyes, and I just run around in a circle to do this because I don't want to. Once I get one of the eyes out, then I can focus actually on the other ones. But all right. Whoop. Okay, here we go. If I can get a good setup going here. That didn't work. There we go. I'm trying to get the bombs to blow up. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. That's okay. We're actually, we're doing okay. I forgot, this is actually just Mom's heart. This is not the It Lives boss. I'm not going to have to fight any actual, bosses while you do this. While you do this on what I call It Lives mode, or what the game calls It Lives mode, you actually have to deal not only with the heart and the enemies, but the enemies that spawn are actually bosses, not just regular run-of-the-mill enemies. So when you get her down to half health on that mode, you also have the problem of she starts throwing bombs, like this mode right here, but she does it much earlier on It Lives. Okay, so we should be able to take advantage of those bombs, and this should be a win. Yep, this is going to be a win. I think this is going to be a win. Come on. Yes, that was a win. We unlocked Judas. And we do have a devil room, which means we could tempt fate and go down and see if we could go into Sheol and kill Satan. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the win. And there we go. We beat Mom's heart. So we're back on our way to Platinum God again. We just have to beat the game like 1,000 more times. Thank you guys for coming to check out this episode of Chimtot Sucks at the Binding of Isaac. There you go. You see Isaac on the title screen having beaten Mom's heart, vanquished her heart, and you see the tear, and I don't know. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take a minute to click the like button, the follow button, the subscribe button, whatever it may be, if you appreciated it, and leave some comments below. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Thank you for coming out to see this video.